Well, good morning, Roxanne, Anthony, Holly Gibbs. Hello, hello. Nice to see you guys. Lee Wilcox is here. And wait a minute. No, he's not. I'm looking at yesterday's. All right, let's get it together. Today's channel. Live now, Father Fish in the morning. And I've got the old camera. I thought I had the new one. Okay, well, we'll fix that. Roxanne Anthony and Akina. Good morning, Akina. Let's see, we need a live chat. And that gives us everybody. Cassie B. Good morning, Cassie B. Yeah, I'm not feeling better. My leg really is hurting with every step. I think it's not as bad as it was, and I'm hoping I can walk it off. My therapist said I should be able to walk it off. Let's see. Tommy Denda was here yesterday, and he was asking about what kind of fish to put in his tank with a fairly wide temperature range, running from the high 60s to the low 80s, which kind of covers the waterfront. So I suggested a few things. I think the main thing I suggested was that he keep it's a 60-gallon tank, I believe, or 30-gallon something, that he keep a 300-watt heater in reserve in case he gets ick so he can knock it out. Because with that kind of temperature range, that's the risk. So he's asking about rainbow shiners, and that'll work. A lot of things will work. Curiously, the most effective thing is live bears. In Florida, live bears are kept in a very, very wide range of environments. They're kept outdoors year round in ponds. So they do have an ability to tolerate. Yeah, goldfish certainly would tolerate the swing. Absolutely true, Roxanne. Oh. So I don't know what I'm going to do with my leg. I didn't get anything done yesterday. I was in such pain Tuesday. I couldn't get a thing done. I've got to get some stuff packed up and out of here. And I can't explain it to anyone else. I got to do it myself. Cassie B had to take her cat to the vet. How is your cat, Cassie B? What's happening with your cat? Let's see. Let's get this other camera working. I figured out how to get rid of the little box. And there it is. Yeah, it's probably same thing. It's the ball joint. I broke it 2 years ago. Had it replaced. So it's not a bone problem. It's a soft tissue problem, I'm sure. Boy, it's going to be hot today. Let me turn the AC on here. Mercy. Oh, boy. Limping around like an old man. Let's see. I need to call. Good morning, Paul C. Not eating. The problem with the gastro. Huh. Really? Let's see. Lacey, 702 510 1621. The woman brought some baby chameleons and veils the other day, and I decided not to try to do anything with them. So I've ordered crickets, pinheads, for this lady, and I need her to come get them today. And she's Lacey, Father Fish. I've got your crickets. Are the babies still alive? Oh, okay. Super. Well, I got like 500 pinheads. So, okie dokie. I'll see you then. You bet. All right. So she's gonna get them this afternoon. Ah, there's that. Cassie B, more like a bacterial infection. Huh. Roxanne is giving Cassie B confidence. Ooh, the confidence of her experience. Great. Hi, Massey reports here. Hi, Red. Good morning to you. Did not get to call Ro last night. I need to talk to her. Get on the phone with her. Fish Pappy is here. Hello, Fish Pappy. Nice to see you. You know what I need to do? Doobie-doo. I need to check out some channels like Fish Pappy's. Do you have a channel, Fish Pappy? I'm not finding it. I get primitive survival. Goodness sakes. I gotta show you this. That's utterly insane. Let's see if I can do it. I'm gonna lose my picture doing it. I just found a picture of a pacu in a tank. The pacu is 50 to 60 pounds in a 6-foot tank. Let's see if I can get it. I'm going to lose this picture doing it. This is kind of amazing. Look at that. Oh, well. Well, that's not what. He is big, but he's not as big as the picture was. His barracuda are nice. This guy. That was a ripoff. Let me show you if we can see it. Can't. Honest to God. I don't even want to get into it. Don't even want to get into it. Nonsense. All right, back to where we were here. Marky, hi Marky, how are you? Let's see. Two. Anthony, good morning, Anthony. And Marky0306. Yeah, I agree, Cassidy. I do agree. He had a picture, the what is it called? The picture promoting the video that showed a pacu that was 5 foot long in a 6-foot tank. And of course, that's not what it has in it. Oh my God, Roxanne. $2,000 for a kitty cat. Pancreatitis. Nasty. Hi, hat trick. Good morning to you. Dan Flores. Sorry. Hi, Dan. Good morning. Oh, that's right. She's in court today. That's right. Well, I trust that's going to all go well for her. So Fish Pappy does not have. You know what's going to happen, Fish Pappy? You're going to get kicked off my channel by YouTube. I swear it's insane. I have had a net loss over the last 45 days of about 10 subscribers. Normally, I increase at the rate of about 25 a week. So it's been 6 weeks. You should be up 150. I'm minus 10. Every single day for the last 45 days, I have lost subscribers. Every day. Not occasionally, not for a short period of time, day after day after day. It's like a drip punishment. It's just really making me crazy. And I'm increasingly unhappy about it. So I'm down now I started 6 weeks ago at 4,200 and 20, 4,220, 6 weeks ago. I'm currently at 4,218. I'm down 2 from where I was 6 weeks ago. And every day, like I said, every day I lose subscribers. It just, the last, I lost 3 yesterday, 2 the day before, 4 the day before that, and 3 the day before that. That's 7, 9, 12. Lost 12 subscribers. Now, the reality is that there have probably been 5 to 10 people who have signed up. So I'm even down from that number. So add 5 to that, and that's how many I've actually lost. I don't know what's going on. They say that they're cleaning it up, but I don't think they do that in dribs and drabs every day. I mean, how could that be? Doesn't make sense to me. Anyway, enough bitching about YouTube. Catch 'em all. Yeah, that's catch 'em all. Oof. D3 V Rum 3TM Chin. D3. D3V. SCB, which there was a pricing comparison tool so we could shop around for the best vet. That is a problem, isn't it? And vets are in a position to make more money in today's dollars than an MD. A GP cannot make the kind of money that a vet can make. Because if they're accepting insurance, Medicare, Medicaid, then they're required to accept on a schedule. And that schedule is pretty low. And they can bill back only about 10% of that. So whereas, as an example, a GP for a regular visit will be reimbursed at the rate of about $40 with a $5 copay. The vet bills at the rate of $100 and up with 100% pay. And of course, there really are no Massey's saying that Rose numbers are booming. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I've not seen an increase in my numbers in 7 weeks. 7 weeks. Day after day after day after day. It's a kick in the head. J-Dog. See new names all the time. I know it's true. And you would think they're subscribing, but I'm not showing it. I'm not seeing an increase in subscribers at all. I had that period 6-7 weeks ago where I gained 2,000 subscribers in a matter of 2 weeks. And then all of that traffic completely disappeared in the following 2 weeks. And it's gone negative since then. So I don't know what that's all about. And what I really don't understand is how come it's happening every single day for months rather than all at once. All at once, I could understand, but every day doesn't make sense. And of course, there's no way to talk to anybody at YouTube. They are incommunicado. They hide behind uh, their systems. How do we get Ultims into Australia? I don't know, Dan. Are they restricted? I'm not shipping out of the country at this point, so I really don't know how to do it. But there are Ultims being bred in the Philippines and in Indonesia. It should not be a big problem getting them out of Indonesia. Ought to be able to virtually get them by speedboat. I would try to locate an Indonesian supplier and see if you can get them to do like a two-step. Thank you, Marky. You're a dear. I appreciate it. Yeah, I need to quit bitching about this. Yeah, Cassie B, it would be helpful. The problem is, excuse me, I'm not set up in my fish room. I need to move my video somewhere where I've got that. I thought about doing a green screen, which would allow me to project uh, different tanks onto it. I need to do something. I think Justin's coming in here, or Jason, on Saturday. I'm going to talk with him about it and see what we can figure out and make it nicer than this. J Dog, it's because Google's programmers aren't very good and lazy. On top of that, well, I'm sure you read about that. Anthony says you can't get rid of my ugly face that easily. Thank you, Anthony. GRB says, Dan, I think they are in Australia or were. Um, yeah, you might just try to start checking with the Aussie hobbyist groups. Check on Facebook with the Aussie hobbyist groups. See if you can come up with something. J Dog would miss the clock. The clock's right twice a day, on the money. I'm looking at another option to get it fixed. We'll see. Roxanne, YouTube has unsubscribed me 3 times in the past couple of weeks from you. I think it's been buggy. Yeah, it just, I don't know. The Massey report collecting in Cuba. I don't think they let anything out of the country, is the problem. Might be able to get something into South America. I know you're not going to be able to get anything into the States. And to bring it into this country, you've got to have proof uh, of its source. You have to prove that it was legally exported from wherever you got it from. So I don't think it's likely. Besides which, there's really not much in Cuba fish wise that's really worth having. Cassie B, I wanted to mention that notifications are not turned on because the content is set to made for kids. My content is not set to made for kids. YouTube will not enable notifications with that setting. That's interesting. I look at that pretty carefully, and I don't believe. Now they do every single one of my streams are tagged as unsuitable for advertising, for monetization, and I have to appeal it every single day. I have to appeal it, and every single day they approve it. But in the meantime, I'm losing virtually 100% of the monetization. Um, Based on the fact that it's a live stream, I guess. It's easy to get bitching about YouTube. It's such a bogus operation. With all the people they have and all the money they're making, Lord, you'd think they'd be top class. You'd think. Now, I just went over to check some. Oh, yeah. I want to look at videos. I want to see if I can. If I go to the live videos, okay. Oh, that's funny. Um, I got a copyright yesterday. Somebody said they thought that would happen. Copyright claim yesterday cannot be monetized. So it's in. Yesterday was ineligible for monetization. There was all that music in the background. That was fun though. After kind of a chaotic start. Oh, that's interesting. So now we have, there it is, automatically, every single live stream is listed as limited monetization with ad suitability restrictions every single day. They just did it with today, and we haven't even made the video yet. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's not like there are a lot of other choices around. I guess there are. But, the reality is, if I'm not going to be allowed to grow, then I'm not going to be in a position to spend the time and the money and the effort to do this YouTube channel. But so far, it's demonstrating to me that it doesn't want me to grow. And like I said, that's been going on for 6 weeks. And Flores. You can get great rainbows. A lot of rainbows are from Australia. Ultims are rare everywhere, Dan. Ultims are rare here in the States. If I'm looking for Ultims, maybe twice a year, I can find them. And they'll be not only few and far between, they'll be very small. Um, they'll probably be healthy. They seem to come in okay, but they're tricky to keep and tend not to hold up very well. I've got some pretty advanced hobbyists in my group who have done Ultims over and over again, and they always lose them. I've never had one of the anyone I know be able to breed them. GRB, Czech Perth Cichlid Society. That's interesting, Cassie B. You tried to hit the bell for my channel and it was disabled. Honest to God. Honestly. Insane. Yeah, the music in the store was the problem yesterday. I am sure. Chevy Fish is lurking. Ugh. So let's see. If I go, let me try something. I'm going to go over. I'm going to switch accounts. I'm going to sign out. I'm going to sign back in. No, wrong. I don't want to do that. I want to sign in. I've got another account. Sign in again. I want to do that. Let's try something else here. Here, I may as well let you look at this while I'm doing it. Okay, sign in. Use another account. I don't know what it's called. Oh, Lord. Well, I can't do this now. It's too complicated, and I'm too addled to be able to figure it out. That's what it shows you. Honestly, I would. Huh. Yeah, missing Mary and Lee. Sue and Lee. Missing Mary. Yes, we're missing Mary and we're missing Lee. Absolutely. Mary's probably at the hospital. Manish is here. Good morning, Manish. There's Mary. Mary is helping her 3-year-old find a spider that he said was attacking him. Oh dear. Oh dear. Roxanne, so you were able to do the bell for my account. Lord knows. Yeah, I've talked to other YouTubers, and nobody seems to know what's going on. A lot of it is happening to other people. I don't know to the extent that it is with me. I've read other people are having occasional problems. Cassie B, check your own channel and see if it's set up for kids. Maybe it's your channel that's doing that. Chevy Fish said it right. I dare say. Huh. I don't know, guys. Makes me a little crazy. Cassie B is asking if Markio 306 found the info he needed for rice fish. Yeah, he asked about that 2 days ago. I was not able to be real helpful. I've not had a lot of experience with rice fish. And what I've had has been somewhat problematic. I just looked at them again this morning and they seem okay today. Um, they sure get ick easily, but maybe that's only one species. Patrick gets my notifications. Mick S77 is here. He gets notifications. I'll be back. Yeah, good luck to Roe. Howard Von Tassel is here. Good morning, Howard. Okay, so there's Mary. now we got now we got to worry about is Lee, and Lee is worrisome. Goodness. Now J Dog, that's really interesting about mollies. There are two different species of mollies: the Yucatan and the green sailfin. The green sailfin is a Florida fish. It's a Florida native. They're not susceptible to ick. They're able to tolerate pretty low temperatures. The Yucatan is another matter. But the reality is, if you have a heater in your tank and kick the temperature up to 86 for 1 or 2 days, it kills the ick, does away with it completely. And you can return it to a normal temperature, and and generally the fish is going to be okay. I've not had fish that have had it get it again. I'm sure they can. It's a parasite. Um, it typically occurs when the fish is stressed. Fish have this stupid defense mechanism when they're stressed of dropping their slime coat. Makes no sense in this world. It's a biological absurdity. But they drop their slime coat when they're stressed out. Their slime coat protects their skin, their scales, and their flesh from invasion by bacteria and parasites. So, why they do that at a moment when they need it the most is beyond me. But typically, that's what happens when fish get ick. They're put in a temperature that typically is too low. They drop their slime coat. The ick invades them because ick is everywhere. Ick is in your hair. Ick is everywhere. Ick is on your toes. Ick is everywhere. Ick is in the air. Ick is everywhere. Drop their slime coat, temperature goes down, ick attacks. One day it's one, 24 hours later it's 240. 24 hours after that, it's whatever 240 times 240 is. It's an insane parasite that will kill in days because it's so intensely prolific. I don't think the number is 240, but it's a big enough number and it multiplies quickly enough. I think it's like 3 days it takes for it to cycle. That within a very short period of time, the fish can be so severely infected that it cannot recuperate. The ick parasite bores into the fish under the scale. So the little white spot you see is not the ick parasite. It is its waste product. You can scrape it off and it'll make new. It's the waste. It is sucking the juices literally. It's a vampire sucking the juices out of the fish. And it goes whoosh. And with enough of them, it'll kill the fish. And it'll do it in fairly short order. So it's really critical to catch it in time and to get rid of it quickly. The best way to get rid of it quickly is to raise the temperature. It is a cold water parasite. It cannot tolerate temperatures above 85 degrees. So if you see a white spot, keep an eye on it. As soon as you see 2 or more white spots, treat for ick. Not every single white spot is ick. But if you got more than one white spot, it's ick, and you gotta treat it. Oh, Larry, there he is. There he is. There's our boy. Lee's Aquatics. Sending love. Good to be with you too. Good morning, Lee. I think he must have been lurking. We got all these people lurking. We're calling them out on it. Roxanne says if they weren't banning TikTok, I'd say expand into that to pull more people to you on YouTube. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I've looked at TikTok. It certainly is witless. I mean, it's utterly witless. It's fun, I guess, but it is mindless. We'll see what happens with TikTok. I guess it's banned. I don't know. Trump said he was going to ban it. You know, they've been taking people's data, including facial data, facial recognition data and linking it to the Chinese Communist Party's um, secret service thingamabob. And, it's just kind of weird how China has decided to take over the world and has figured out how to do it and is doing it. Utterly amazing. How long do plants melt when added to a new dirted tank? Anthony, as melting plants. Okay, Anthony. Here's the thing about melting plants. The plants are melting because the roots are dying. The roots are dying because they are in uh, they're in a subsoil that is burning them up. So here's the trick with planting plants in a new dirted tank. You've got 2 inches of sand on top of the dirt. There are a whole host of important reasons for maintaining that, for doing that 2 inches of sand on top of the dirt. Here's another one. When you plant plants, you plant the roots in the sand and not in the dirt. If you plant them in the dirt, the high levels of nutrition that are in that early stages in the dirted tank can and often will burn the roots and the plant will die. And that's where you get melting. So you plant it shallow, plant it to the ground, but only maybe an inch down. Give the roots a chance to reach down into that soil. They will do so. They will do so rather quickly, but it'll save you melting plants. Hope you got that, Anthony. Try it and let me know how it works out for you. Hat Trick Farm. It drives me nuts when I'm in a pet store and the employee tells the customer it's only ick, you don't have to worry about that. Oh, dear God. Only ick. Well, you got to understand these big box stores. They don't worry about anything because if they can sell you a fish that's going to die, it's going to make them money because they'll guarantee it. And you'll come back in to get another one and you'll walk past 25 aisles full of an amazing array of crap and you'll pick something up that will catch your fancy. And there's the next sale. They do it with absolute impunity and they do it as a matter of discipline and policy. They even typically will not permit their employees to treat sick fish. Yeah, I'm with you, Hat Trick. Oh, Mary Page. Every one of y'all is precious. Nothing worse than dealing with a melting down 3-year-old. He's not going to stop till I turn up a body. Squash a pea or some other kind of little vegetable. Just smash it good and say, oh, look, he's all green on the inside. Yuck. Ooey. Take this out. Make him pick it up and he'll run away. Roxanne, my Italian Val is melting after moving it, but it's throwing new plantlets that are thriving. That's great. That's great, Roxanne. Good job. That means the new root system is doing its job. Napa, my Petco doesn't sell any kind of antibiotics. Well, there's a real effort to control the sale of antibiotics in uh, in pet stores. Um, the Mad Aquarist was talking about this some months ago in Canada, where they're restricting the sale of antibiotics. Probably on balance, I support it. On balance, it gets abused. I've had people in here routinely looking to buy antibiotics and other various pharmaceuticals. I don't keep them on the shelf anymore. I've got some in bulk I keep in the back for my own use that I provide to those customers who know what they're doing and who are not using them for personal use. Mary Page, I love job psychology. My favorite was when I created the monster repellent spray. Oh, I love it. I love it. That's great. Anthony, help my fish have big box stores. That's okay. You can come back and give us more money. Right. Right. You got it. True story, Anthony. True story. Lee says, Sir Father Fish, Holly thinks I'm some sort of expert with plants. It's so simple, Holly, and I've done nothing, matey. Well, he's got a when I first met Lee, lo these many moons ago, he had a dirted tank. He had figured out that much that dirt was critical, but he also had a very messy tank. So it was a simple enough matter to instruct him to cap the dirt. He capped the dirt and is delighted. And his plants have been growing like weeds. Um, Unfortunately, he took a weed cutter to him at one point, but he learned that lesson and didn't do it again. And now he has a veritable jungle. A jungle. I'm backing up a little bit. Let's see. Lee is saying, Hi, Holly. I'll reply to your comments soon, my dear. I've been really busy this morning messing with both aquariums. Don't tell Sir Father Fish. Well, too bad for you. Sir Father Fish found out, and now you're in deep doo-doo. Lee, deep, deep doo-doo. Poor Lee has done it again. Yeah, Holly told me. I know. It's true. Holly told me. Blame it on Holly. Mary Page says, Roxanne, I got your beautiful email. That was so sweet. J Dog, how fast and how much can you safely raise and lower the temperature in a 24-hour period? That's an interesting question. My experience is that you can raise the temperature more quickly than you can lower the temperature. And why that should be, I really have no idea. But if, for example, you put a 300-watt heater in a 30-gallon tank, it's going to raise the temperature in 6 hours. That's pushing it a bit, but the fish will tolerate it so long as it doesn't go up, let's say, arbitrarily over 90 degrees quickly, because that would stress them. So you want to raise it in 24 hours. You want to get it up to, if you're treating for ick, 86, 87 degrees from wherever it is to there in 24 hours. If you can do it in 18 hours, so much the better, even 12 hours. I would not try to push it much beyond that. Although, frankly, I've never really noticed a problem kicking the temperature up. Dropping the temperature, on the other hand, is quite another matter. We had some advice yesterday from some people suggesting dropping the temperature with ice. I have found that to be dangerous. I found that it pushes the temperature down too quickly, and I found it's true because I've done it. Pushes the temperature down too quickly, and the fish don't survive it. So if you want to drop the temperature, turn the heater off or take it out of the tank and just let it drop naturally. Let it go down. It'll grow down it'll grow down much more slowly, but it'll do so in a way that's stable for the fish. Fish seem to be much more sensitive to a drop in temperature than to a rise in temperature. And that may be why they get ick when there's a drop in temperature. With these rice fish, for example, temperature drop from 85, 86 to 82. Nothing should be affected by that. They got ick. They got ick. So I kicked the temperature back up. The ick went away. Let it come down normally. And so far, they're fine. I don't know. The physiology of fish is a strange and wonderful thing. But don't drop temperatures quickly. You can raise them. You can raise them substantially, and you can raise them like in a 24-hour period. That's long enough for them to be able to adjust. I don't think I'd kick it up from, if it's a goldfish, from freezing to 90 in 24 hours. That would probably kill it. But if you're at mid to high 70s and you need to go up 8 to 10 degrees, I don't see a problem in doing it in 12 to 24 hours. If you're going to drop it that much, I'd at least spend the whole day, maybe 2 days, let it come down by itself. Don't do anything to bring it down. I guess that's the best rule. Let it drop by itself. Yeah, Roxanne is saying unless you have baby bristlenose and naturally have varying white spots. Yeah, you got to watch that stuff. True enough, there are some fish with natural white spots, and you got to be able to tell the difference. The easiest way is to see if one spot becomes two spots, and two spots become four spots, or if the spot moves, or some other strange variation on spotdom occurs. Lee is saying hello to Lee and Marky. Hello, Marky. Oh, right, we're back to Lee coming in. And I think I had covered everything prior to that. Went all the way back to J Dog's question on temperature. You must have, if they weren't banning, oh yeah, we did that TikTok thing. Mary Page. I just ordered COODIA internal Greenwater killer filter aquarium tank UV light pump yesterday. The replacement bulbs are only $8. Now there's the deal. Biggest problem with UV bulbs is how expensive they are. That's pretty good. You're going to get rid of your green water. Oh well, some people just don't know when they're well off. Aquarium Cop has popped us another 99 cents. There he is. Thank you, Aquarium Cop. Love you, guy. Appreciate you. Lee says Aquarium Cop does it again. Indeed, he do. Lumpy Dog. At work, no chat. Holly says, all I heard was blame it on Holly. I was on the other side of the yard feeding all my babies. I was teasing Lee. Holly, I wasn't blaming you. He was just being silly, saying that it was your fault that he typed in that he was messing with his tanks in a comment to you. Well, let's see. J Dog runs a UV sterilizer with a green killing machine. Yeah, the bulbs do cost as much as the machine. That's really true, J Dog. Mary Page. Supposedly up for 20 gallons. It's really little, but I have to say it seems to be working. I think it cost less than $30 when I got it. I guess she's talking about J Dog's sterilizer. Whoa. Oh, you guys fighting green water. I can't get it going. Roxanne. The only algae I seem to struggle with is a little bit of hair algae. I pull it out with tweezers doing water changes. Yeah, you can't really get rid of hair algae, but you really can control it pretty easily. And if you keep up with it, it will in time disappear. It's like anything else, it has a cycle. And if you control that cycle, you will you'll keep it at a level so minimum that given um, just the tiniest predation, it'll be gone. D3V says, I have some amazing algae specimens in my tanks. I like them just as much as my plants. I'm with you, D3V. Absolutely. And that's especially true in saltwater tanks. Saltwater algae can be really spectacular. They've got tremendous variety of shape, color, texture. They're just really wonderful. And J Dog, here we go. J Dog saying, "Here comes the bell." I'm not going to do that because I agree with D3V. I think there are a lot of really cool algae. Um, Jason does a lot of algae in his tanks, kind of naturally, and likes it. Does a lot of other plants as well, but he does some algae that he's very proud of. Hat trick. I was in the barn with the farrier until about 9. I was so hot and tired I didn't join in much last night. Didn't get any water changes done. Yeah, Roxanne saying, did anyone see LRB's hair algae tank? Thought it was beautiful. Larry Page. Oh, ding ding. I can't wait to share my project with Father Fish. We're going to plan on dirting my new tank when I get it set up. It is going to be a project for all of us to see a newbie's results. What we're planning to do is we're gonna do a live stream with Mary Page and Father Fish putting her dirted tank together. That should be great fun. So as soon as she's ready and has everything together, we're gonna do that. Thank you again, Aquarium Cop, for all your many kindnesses. Hat Trick has a couple of tanks loaded with hair algae. I just leave it. It's the most beautiful green color. Yeah, it's good for baby fish too, and other small fish. It also promotes microculture organisms. So it's not a bad thing at all. It can choke out some other plants, so you kind of want to be alert to that to either save them by pulling some of the algae out or moving the plant. But don't do it unless it's really under attack. Oh, Minaj is here. Hello, Minaj. Oh, there it is. There it is. Ah, there it is. I missed it. J Dog, you're right. Let me back it up. I missed a whole bunch of stuff here. Oh, Lord. Didn't I ever? Okay. Boy, I missed a bunch of stuff. Mercy. I missed the entire extensive conversation about sand. Okay, here we go. Vinoksky is here. Hello, Vinoksky. Minaj. Father Fish. The sand to top the soil. What do you prefer? Finer or coarse? It doesn't really matter. I have done both in the same system. I do a coarse, then I do a finer. I like that, like the look of it. It works nicely in the tank. It doesn't matter fine or coarse. If you do fine, you can make it a little shallower. Coarse needs to be a little deeper. J Dog is talking about his UV thingy. Wesley German. Mary Page couldn't stay up, tried to join in Blake's Aquatics. Lee, two internal polishers are off. Heater is off. Canister is off. Bubbles are going with a sponge on one outlet. water change in temperature. It's dropped um, from 34 to 28, 84 Fahrenheit. It's dropped to 84. You were pretty high. J Dog is posting a link. Don't know what it is. Manaj for sand cover. For finer, it's 2 to 3 millimeters. That's a little light. 2 to 3 millimeters is a little light for fine. I would do like 4 to 5 milliliters. 4 to 5 millimeters, sorry. That's going to be 2 inches, isn't it? Yeah, maybe you're right. 2 to 3, make it 3. Manaj. 3 and a little, 3 and a sprinkle. Roxanne fell asleep watching Punchy Pinks last night. Mary Page. Father Fish was talking about how UV can help with it. Well, it can. It can't get it all. I mean, you're not going to get it all. You still need that temperature to get it all. It's not going to get what's in the sand. It's not going to get every drop of water in the tank. So it'll control what it catches free swimming, but it's not going to catch all of it. So temperature is the key. Temperature does it. It does it with absolute consistency. It does it absolutely effectively. It works 100% every time, and it'll work quickly. In one day, it'll be gone. J Dog needs that floating on air look. OCD about it. Deep substrate gives it to you. All of my tanks have absolutely crystal clear water. Absolutely crystal clear. Not a thing in them. Manaj, what diameter sand is the best? I like the 21 grain. You can do smaller, but 21 grain, 22 in that area, kind of 20 to 25. All right, lovely dog, you're asking for it. Talk about sand, baby. Talk about sand. Do it, Lee. All right. All right. Yum Yum Pie is here. Hello, Yum Yum Pie. Say hello to Lee. Lee, say hello to a, a fellow islander of yours, Yum Yum Pie. The Sand Bell. Indeedy do. Mary Page, looks like I'm going to Wally World. What are you going to do there? Oh, here we go. Lumpy Dog, the compost tub is handling veggie scraps without bacteria bloom. So I tossed in a whole banana peel. Come on, cloudy water. Yeah, I know what you mean. I've had it happen. What you can do, Roxanne saying Walmart carries pool filter sand. Didn't know that. Any swimming pool filter, any swimming pool store will also carry it. Didn't know that Walmart carries it. They used to carry colored sand in 25-pound bags. but it didn't sell, so they discontinued it. But that was a great product. Mary, oh yeah, Mary was saying she can't find pool filter sand. Menage, 0.5 millimeter, 2 inches. If it's 2 millimeter, thickness might be very much. It won't hurt, um, but yeah, you've got the idea, Menage. You got it. You definitely have a handle on it there. Hat trick. Sister and girls have Appaloosas. Mary's talking about her. Oh, let's see. We did we did Mary with the farrier. Oh no, I missed that. She said what I would do to be in the barn with a farrier. She has a 2-year-old Appaloosa back in Kentucky with a friend. Okay, we've run through it all. Have I got everything now? Did I miss a bunch of stuff? I went back and found a whole series of comments I totally missed. And Cassie B says, "We love your cheer, Yum Yum Pie." Yes, indeed. Lee, Mary Page says, "You're becoming a very skilled planted aquarium ninja." Lee, yes, indeed. And Lee says, "Hello, Yum Yum Pie." Yum Yum Pie says, "I come to spread happiness and cheer." It it must be a Brit phenomenon because Lee takes the same approach. He does it with an over the top silliness, but he does it nonetheless. Lee transplanted some plants from my 50 to my 30 this morning. Didn't make a mess. Careful and cautious. Well, that's good. Mary Page. Bellamy, my grandson is back. Still found no body. Oh dear. Cassie B is saying Home Depot has filter sand. Yeah, maybe they may have it in the garden department with their pool filter stuff. Well, the swimming pool supply stores have pool filter sand. That's how I get mine. Okay, we've hit bottom here. Cassidy just did a water change on my 3 gallon bowl and my kabamba came out. I had to stick two back down in the sand. I think the carob sea is too fine to hold the stems. Well, that could be. Um, and it sort of doesn't matter because kabamba will grow float as a floater, and will also send down roots. So it's certainly not going to be a problem in terms of the growth of the plant. Whoop, there went the bell. Knocked the sand bell on the floor. Let's see. Mary Page on my Facebook page. I don't get there much, There's a cover photo of my 2-year-old stallion when I was showing him. Liver chestnut leopard under Paige Flynn Facebook. We will go look. Rohan. Thought of it. Seen my emergent stem plants. Got another variety. Climbing down a canal. Risking monkeys and nosy people. Nice. Nice. Let's see. What's this? Aquarium Cop did another 99-cent sticker. God bless you, Aquarium Cop. You're a sweetie. Do appreciate you. Rohan, I've got silica sand, but think it's not fine enough. It'll be fine. Go ahead and use it, Rohan. It will work just fine. Just do 2 inches. J-Dog, thank you. The link was to Amazon for the UV sterilizer that you're using. Appreciate it. And moving down. Chevy Fish is posting my Patreon. Howard Van Tassel. He got pool filter sand at Lowe's, so maybe it's coming around more. Maybe these companies are starting to carry it. We're putting pressure on them, guys. We're putting pressure on them. Hit the sand bell. Lowe's and Home Depot are now carrying pool sand. Ça va. Bien. Ça va bien. Mary Page, hope you're feeling better today, Father Fish. We really enjoyed our family outing yesterday. We did turn it into something fun. And I certainly learned a lesson about taking phone calls on the phone that's doing a live stream. It really doesn't work. I thought it worked. I thought everybody could hear the conversation. But no. The audio is cut off when there's a phone conversation during a live stream on the same phone. And there likely is no way around that. So here's RJ Ritz with a $5 super sticker. Thank you, RJ. God bless you very much. I do appreciate it immensely. Aquarium Cop, you're being an inspiration. RJ Reeves. Riz. RJ Riz. And Lee says, Aquarium Cop is the nuts, mate. Mary Page, our Lowe's is only a block away and bare to the bones. Wow. That was fun yesterday. Getting in the shell factory, I just felt so bad for Tana because she drove all that way. We were 3 hours down the road, very nearly 3 hours down the road, and we had to turn around and come back. And she put on a brave face, but I know she was excited about going there. And this is a little girl who's still really kiddish and gets very excited about stuff. So I knew I needed to do something to save the day. And the shell factory was perfect. We did not see half of what's there. We did not go into the zoo or into the recreation park. So we'll have to go back and do it again and do the zoo. It's really a great visit. It's amazing how much these people have been able to keep up a really old time tourist trap and turn it into a brand new fancy tourist trap. It ain't Disney, but boy, it's great. We did have a good time. So appreciate that. Appreciate being able to do it with you guys. It was it was a lot of fun. And again, RJ Ritz, thank you so much for your super sticker. We're going to leave that up a bit. 10 is a sport. She's a good girl. She really is a good girl. And she's not here yet. I'm a little concerned because she ought to be here. She might be sick. She does get sick. Let's see if there's a message. Nothing there. Nothing there. Huh. I don't know. She was due in this morning at 10 o'clock. It's 10 now. I don't know. Aquarium Cup Gordon Fisherman. Here's Aquarium Cup up in the ante here to $5 for Tana. Sorry she can't get a keychain with her name on it. I know. She said she can never find one. I guess I need to have something made for her with her name on it. I helped her buy a necklace for her mother, which is really pretty. It's a long one with green stones and pearls, about a 20-inch necklace. So have you made plans again to try to get the predatory fins? It is a long trip. I'm probably going to wait now until Frank is better, which will be 2 to 3 weeks, maybe a month. But we will do it. I absolutely want to do it. In the meantime, I've already talked to him about ordering fish. So he's got a few things right now that I'm interested in. Once I get my rent paid, I'm going to get a fish order in. That'll be next week at this point. He has some stuff I really would like to get. So not very much. He really only has 2 fish right now. So we're going to wait for his shipment. But I do need to look at his plecos. He did not have them listed. We did have some listed on his wholesale. I need to look at that more carefully and start getting some fancy plecos in. Mary Page says we're going to get shut down for the Candyman Cat. Yeah, I think they did shut me down yesterday. They said, no way, forget that. So I didn't even try. Oh, that's funny. Aquarium thought the dollar box in the lobby was Father Fish. Sort of looked like it, didn't it? It was a funny looking thing. I did have it on phone speaker, Lee. That's what the problem was, I think. I did that, but then later I had Frank on and it was the same thing. Did any of you hear Frank talking yesterday? I don't think so. So apparently I just can't do it. Très bien, Roxanne says. It's your fault there's no sand to be found. I know. Well, now, Mary, now. Well, I have finally put sufficient pressure, apparently, on Lowe's and Home Depot and Walmart to bring pool filter sand in. So I beg to differ. I haven't used it all up. We've got major suppliers now preparing to supply the world with pool filter sand for our capping off our dirted tanks. Ta-da! Ring the sand bell for that. Why don't we? Right, the secret's out. Now we need to promote it. We're just gonna promote it and promote it. The aquarium cup is the nuts. Yeah, we did that. We did that. All right, I think I'm going back. Think I've done everything in the back. And look, wait a minute, there was something else I wanted to ask about. If I can find it again. About plants. Here it is, Rohan. Rohan, we need to hear more about this. Let's see if we can get you on here tomorrow. I'll post the link and see if you can click on. Let's get you telling us about your plant collecting. That sounds really interesting. Once you come on, remind me, and if I see it, which I'll try to, I'll make a note to myself. Somebody else remind me. We're going to get Ron to talk about collecting his stem plants. By climbing down a canal, risking monkeys and nosy people, we definitely need to know more about that, Rohan. So let's look forward to that tomorrow. Meanwhile, what do we got here? Let's see. Chevy Fish says, thanks again for all the super chats. An unboxing from Predatory Fins will be amazing. Yes, and we'll get to do that. Holly Gibbs, what did I miss? Was helping the neighbor man. He was taking his daughter's cat to the vet, and it jumped out the window. Oh, no. Saying, oh, no, I'm not going to the vet. Not me. My cat doesn't like to go to the vet either. I had a dog that didn't like to go to the vet. And they know. They know when I put her in a box. I just put them in a box. Makes it so much easier. Tana, quit smoking. We love you. Amen to that. What happens, Rohan, when a big substrate area is covered by a rock in deep substrate aquarium? The substrate dies under the rock. You want to be careful about that. No more than 10% of the bottom should be flat covered with hardscape, with rock. Driftwood's a little different. It can bleed. Rock can't. No more than 10%. It cones under it. But what's within that cone is dead. And it's not just anaerobic. It's dead. Aquarium cop. Phone rang and I went to mute. AKA Frank Still. Aha. Okay. Well, that was it. That was it. So I can't do that. Can't take calls. I really thought I could. Oh, well. Mary Page's going to buy a Lotus sand and slap these handsome pictures on the bag and up the price. Good idea. There we go. Market sand as cap for dirted tanks. That'll get them thinking, won't it? What is singing? What was that? Sell it and invest my money back. Hollywood buy stock. Rohan, I only like my singing voice. I'm too shy. What singing? What? We're going to get Rohan singing. Well, whatever. Sounds good to me. All right. We did the cat jumping out of the car. Aquarium Cop. Father Fish, one day I'd like to super chat you $100 where you would take that money and give it away to someone of your subscribers. Wow, what a great idea. Oh, and I have got some subscribers I would dearly love to give $100 to. In fact, I've got some subscribers I have given $100 to. So yeah, I'll take you up on that, Aquarium Cop, any time of the day. Be thrilled to do it. I don't know how to do it on the chat though. I mean, I can do it, and I guess I can tell who I give it to, although I really don't want to embarrass anyone. But I've got some folks here. There's some folks here on this chat who are very, very, very strapped financially. And they do the absolute best they can to be generous and thoughtful and kind. And I do what I can to be helpful. But I will do that. We'll figure out a way to do it. Whenever you're take you up on that one, Aquarium Cop. Let's see. Holly Gibbs. I bribed mine with an ice cream cone. She knows we're going to pull up at a Dairy Queen after the vet. Oh, that's funny, Holly. That is funny. That's amazing. I'm impressed. Big J. Hi, Big J. Nice to see you here. Mary Page, Father Fish's Forever Fish Tank Capping Sand. There it is, guys. There it is. Gotta write that one down. We got it now. Father Fish's Forever Fish Tank. Sturted Aquarium. Capping Sand. Fabulous. I love it. I love it. Well, I'll get the labels made up right away. Funny stuff. Lee. We're getting so much in here, it's jumping around now. I could make it a gift card and give it away. What happened to the lady in the home and her gift of an aquarium? Must have missed that. Well, Lee, I'm glad you asked because the aquarium is still sitting here. She's in a nursing home. The nursing home is in permanent lockdown. They will not allow us to come in there. Her name is, God, I even forgot her name. It's not Tim. What is it? Somebody remind me of her name. I need to call her up. I was supposed to hear back from her last week. She was going to be meeting with the management to try to work out a way to get it. And I never heard back from her. Sam Dam is here. And here's my phone ringing. And speaker, Father Fish.
Hi. This is the lady that the fish and seahorse died and you're replacing them?
Yes.
I was just checking, do you have an idea when you're sending them out so I make sure that I'm home?
It will not be this week. It'll be
Okay.
Monday or Tuesday of next week. If you want,
Okay.
yeah, call me back Monday, and I'll see
Okay.
if I can get it out that day.
Alrighty. Thank
Okay,
you.
very good. You bet. I had a woman buy some fish that did not survive the trip back to Kentucky. So I promised her I'd replace them, and I forgot. Yeah, I'm sending her clowns. 4 clowns, and I think I've got her address and stuff. So, all right, send them convict parrot cichlids, laid eggs. How to know if they're viable? Can't even sex them. Got two at random. Very simple way to know if the eggs are viable. Very simple. And everybody on here knows what it is. It's no big secret. It's well known, and it is, in fact, the father fish system for determining the viability of eggs. So, are we ready? 3, 2, 1. You will know if the eggs are viable if in 3 to 4 days you have tiny little wigglers squirming around on the bottom. Those will not be worms. Those will be baby fish. And you will know that you have a mommy and a daddy that are capable of creating many, many, many babies. Aquarium Cop, here he's showing off. Oh dear, here it is. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, a gift card giveaway. Cool. So, what we need a time frame for this Aquarium Cop. Give us a time frame on Tana quitting. And I'm going to show her this. I don't know where she is. She should be here. Let me call her and see what's going on. Doobie doo. Recent. Hello? Somebody was here and they hung up. That's funny. Mariah. On speaker. Four days already over for the eggs. Then I would suggest they're not fertile. If they have not fungused down, however, they may very well be fertile. Eggs can take longer than 4 days, particularly if the temperature is low or certain species. Somebody's at the door here. And the phone is.
Hi, this is Mariah. I'm not here right now. Leave your number and your name, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Have a good day.
Huh. Mariah, Father Fish, where is Tana? Call me. How are you? Hobbling around. What's up?
I can see that. I'm a harvester from Miami, from the Keys.
A harvest.
A
Okay.
harvester. I harvest in that.
Anemone. Rock anemone. Rock flowers.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Always with you, Rich.
You
Trying to
bet.
find you.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm always trying to find new employees. I'm only a mom and pop. I'm by myself.
Yeah, you're not permitted. You're not licensed.
What you're saying.
You are licensed.
Sure. Oh yeah, I can't do this without me. Come on. I work for
Oh, all
FPL.
right.
I work for FPL, but this is my side gig. I've got both my MLDs. I got it all.
Oh, far out.
I got everything. I've got all my retail.
Fabulous.
You can use me for all your
Wonderful.
all the
Okay.
FWC
Well,
problems.
there's a lot of cool stuff
Always.
coming out of the keys.
I
Yeah.
have the colors that I have I have a couple of. I didn't bring
Hold,
any.
hold on 1 second. I'm on a live stream here, and I'll give these folks a chance to meet you.
Oh boy.
Let me get this untangled a bit. There we go. All right.
How you
So,
doing?
what's your name?
My name is Orlando Rodriguez.
Orlando
Orlando.
Rodriguez.
My
Nice to
company
meet you,
name is
Orlando.
Epic Diver Corals.
Epic Diver Corals.
Epic
Wow,
Diver Corals.
fabulous.
Yeah.
So, are you doing fish at all?
I do fish. Anything that passes my way.
Whatever you can.
Angels, damsels. If I see anything.
You're doing snails and hermit crabs.
Yes, I do. I
You
do all
So
turbos.
you're doing everything.
I do everything.
You
I've
do
got.
it
I
all.
catch.
Okay.
If it's in front of me
All
and
right.
it's legal,
I
I'm
had a
taking it.
guy I was buying from, who was licensed, and he dove, so he was out diving, and was bringing big stuff in.
Yeah, whatever
I mean,
you need. I can.
He got me big morays. He got a 3-foot moray for me once.
If you need morays,
Ah,
I can get you morays.
Need
There, I
about-
have a lot of the what's in my area. Is a lot of the sand dollar one, the sand dollar stingrays. They have the
oh,
spots.
really?
Yeah, they're about
That would
this
be
big.
wow.
They're
That would be
they're
cool.
brownish.
Nice.
They I see them.
I've
got them
not had any.
No,
No, that would be cool.
I have. I can get. I don't get them because nobody's asked me for them.
Yeah, I'd
So I'm
love
not
to
gonna
try
take
them.
it. But it's like I
Yeah.
can go down there and here you go.
Have you
Here's
got a
another one.
price list?
It varies on whoever
How
I'm talking to.
How do you work, really? Okay.
Yeah, so it's like turn it off and then
Okay.
we'll talk.
All right, that's fair.
It's pretty much.
Your number's on here.
Yes, sir.
Have you got anything with you,
Yes,
or
sir.
you do?
Always.
All right, let me get offline,
No problem.
and I'll come
No
be
problem.
with you. All right. So looks like we've got this is wonderful. We have a saltwater supplier. Been waiting for this for years. Okay, so we're way over. Yeah, I hope this guy works out too. This is exciting. Chevy Fish is thanking everybody. Thank you guys. Appreciate it all. God bless. Aquarium Cup, I'll work on this. Did you say anything about what the time frame is on Tana quitting smoking? How long does she have to quit for? Or just quit? Quit's good for me. If she agrees to do it, I'll give her the money. Otherwise, Father Fish gift card. Fabulous. I love it. And we can do that. We can do that like on a Wednesday. What's next would be Sunday. We can do that Sunday afternoon. A Sunday afternoon gift card. Now, does that mean a Father Fish gift card? That means a Father Fish gift card. I can do a Father Fish gift card. Okie dokie. All right, guys, we're going to go. Yeah, this could be really wonderful. If it works out, I'll have him come back. You bet. That'll be fun. Sultan is smoking. Yeah, she does smoke. That's right. I hear you. Me too. Goodbye, everybody. God bless you all. Wonderful day. Thank you so much for everything. Really appreciate the opportunity to be here with you. Bye for now. See you in the morning.